Hi, this is Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. This is a battle from version 1.7 from February last year. This came up as the best battle for Bandito Jr., who's in Fiddy Clan now, but it was his best battle from 2020, so we thought we might try and show it. This came out of the battle review tool that Wargaming have put up. Took us a little while to find it and find the right version to play it, but yeah, here we go. Now, this is going to complete a mission, so let's have a quick look. It's TD-15 for the Object 260, which is to cause 8,000 hit points of damage to enemy vehicles and to destroy 6 enemy vehicles and win the battle. So we'll see how he progresses. So he's got 2 marks of excellence on this gun. This is the 183mm gun, which is, I think, the largest caliber in the game. Anyway, we'll see how he deploys it. Just make sure we're in his mode. So getting his gun on target, bang, deletes the Object 140BB. Now, if you don't recall, the BB tanks were basically free tier 10 rental tanks for battle mode. So quite a few of the BB tank players are not experienced tier 10 players. It was basically given to players who didn't have tier 10 so they could participate in the battle mode, but didn't stop them using them in random battles. Anyway, he's very quickly up to 2,100 hit points of damage, just brawling here in the middle, and fortunately hasn't lost any hit points. They're now 2 tanks up, but he's just basically trying to line up on as squishy a tank as he can find and take them out of the game. So it's got quite a long reload on this gun. I think it's around the 25-second mark, and there he's got the side of an E100, 1748 damage. That's exactly the sort of result you want. That's a penetration. And here he's got the Panzerkampfwagen 7BB version, again probably an inexperienced player. Luckily for Bandito, that player's been taken out of the game. You don't want to waste one of your shells on a 200 hit point tank unless you really have to. And he's taken some hits from the Object 140 over there. If he comes up and presents himself as a target, he will get deleted just like that. So, nice revenge there. Again, took a little bit more damage there. Anyway, up to tad under 5,000 cave damage, got another 3,000 to go, and he's got 2 kills. So to get honours, he'll need another 4 kills. So let's just see how that goes. Artie's been spotted. Will he reload in time? No. Artie's been deleted. That's pretty quick. Now there's another BB player over there in the WZ1115A, and also the Progetto 65. Now there's a whole bunch of tanks now that are known to be in the Magic Forest. Is he going to go in there? I wouldn't think you'd want other tanks to spot them. So he needs the UDIS 1516 or the Progetto 65 medium tanks to go and do their job. And the Progetto 65 is a BB tank as well, and is the UDIS, so these players may not be all that successful. And it looks like the Progetto 65 got deleted, or at least taken out by the Super Conqueror. So who's going to do the spotting? That's the question. It's a pretty straightforward mission really in terms of tactics, etc. It's really just get them spotted and take them out. There's the enemy Progetto 65. I think it's just beautiful when they get one shot like that. This is basically the precursor to the Fv215b. It doesn't exist in the game as an achievable tank anymore. It's now basically, if you had it, it was taken out of the tech tree and given back to you as what's the equivalent to a reward tank. There he goes on the WZ1115A. Now that didn't penetrate, so it did 751 hit points of damage, but it's bringing him up to 6,000 hit points, so he's only just under 2,000 hit points short of his target. Yeah, but so as we were talking, basically it was replaced by the Badger in the tech tree, but again, if you had researched it or you had purchased it, then you managed to keep it. Can't remember if you researched it but didn't purchase it. There was some trick there, but yeah, basically if you had it. So a lot of people free XP'd it to basically to obtain it and keep it before the deadline happened for that. But I think this was when it was still part of the tech tree when this battle was done. So this is roughly February from 2020. Yeah, just before all the nastiness started in the world. So anyway, the battle's now in a bit of a stalemate. They are 8 tanks all, and can't tell you much more about it than this. The mods aren't running in this version. It's just a bit too old for that. But all I need to do is now just be patient and wait for those enemy tanks to push up, and there we go. There's, again, another very clever player, just been deleted. Wander out into the open like that. Probably thought he was pretty straightforward. Now, just again, pretty obvious point now, but you notice how Bandito pulled back to let the bushes go solid while he had the outline of the tank. That made sure that he didn't get spotted when he fired, assuming that there weren't any tanks to his side. But I think he's pretty safe in this position here. Now it looks like tanks are pushing up on both flanks. Is he in a central enough position to take advantage of it? It looks like there's a few tanks on the outside there that are just a bit too far away. And okay, it looks like Bandito is turning around to find a different spot, but does he want to go to the north or to the south? That's a good question. Oh, okay, look, there's a few choices there. So at this point, he pretty much needs kills as well as damage. So there's the Gorilla, and there's not the Gorilla. The Gorilla's been taken out. I'm sorry if I'm laughing about this. This is actually just both entertaining and amusing for me. Hopefully it comes across that way as well. But there was the Super Conk there who looked like he would be taken out. But Bandito's just concerned he needs to get dark and stay dark for as long as possible. He doesn't want to lose any more health, really. If 2 tanks hit him at the same time, he could be taken out. So there's a Super Conk. Can he get an angle on him, or is he right down in the corner? No, he's really pretty much below the ridge line. It's a hold down position there. So I'm not sure if he's much of a target. There's obviously shots going in, but nothing's coming up in terms of an outline. And yeah, it looks like the tanks in the forest dealt with the south push, so that's not very good. They're back to 11 tanks all. And looks like Bandito is coming down this side to put up some rearguard action. He just needs another 900, actually just less than 900 hit points to get that target, and 1 kill. So there he goes, and here we go actually. So the north has been done. It's just the IS-4 in the forest at the north last seen, and the yeah, tanks down the south, which was the 121 and an Object 277, I think. So there's Bandito trying to organise the team. Really wants the win here. If he can get 1 more kill and get the win, obviously, then pretty much he's going to get the mission with honours. But can he get it with, yeah, without dying? That's the question. Here we go. Spotted the IS-4, so this could be a good candidate. Pulls back. Right, did not penetrate, so just clearly burst on the outside. Needs another 200 hit points to claim this one. So he'll probably get this one all to himself unless the RT gets a shot in. Just waiting for that reload. Luckily the IS-4 doesn't have a great vision. There he goes. So that is the mission complete. So he's got the 8,000 hit points and 6 kills. So he's got his Top Gun as well. in terms of medals. Now all they need to do is win. 2 more tanks. Udis has finally come down to support him. What they really need to do is get some spotting done for the either for Bandito or for the artillery. And he really needs to know whether those tanks are trying to push like the IS-4 was, or whether they are stuck in the corner somewhere just waiting. So he's just asking them to go on cap to try and put some pressure on to draw them out. And the arty actually pays attention, so he's on cap. And okay, so they're definitely in the south there. Looks like the Udis pushed in a bit too far. And he was one-shottable, so that's not a big surprise. Alright, the 121's been spotted in the north there. Clearly come back to try and reset. And Bandito is charging along, trying to get into position. And be in a safe position to shoot the 121B as well. It looks like he's got a reset in there. He's found the 277 side shot. Missed, oh no. Alright, pull back. A bit too close to that 277. And he doesn't want to get in the way of its gun. It'll do around 500 hit points of damage, which will make him definitely one shot after that. Can he get him out in the open again? It's getting quite a close game still, 13-13. And you don't want this to be a draw when you're trying to get honours. You need to make this a win, so it's getting pretty tense here. Bandito needs that 277 driver to make a mistake, or take the 121B. Looks like, given the proximity of alright, spotted the 277, has gone back to the forest side. And he could be heading to where the 121B is as well. The 60 TP was pretty much on top of the 121B's position just now, so he's probably not in the same position. And Bandito needs that 60 TP to come and help him. Now he's running food, so his view range is going to be pretty good, but in terms of the distances, as you can see on the mini-map, he'll be within pretty close distance to the those tanks as well. In fact, there he goes. Snapshots, and makes a good snapshot there. Gets the kill for the 277, takes him out of the game. Now all I need to do is find the 121B. Certainly found what direction he's in, because he's been hit by the 121B. He can probably take another one hit at that point. Can he get some revenge on the 121B? Now he can't face two directions at once, so what's it going to be? No, it's a miss. 1 minute 21 seconds to go. 60 TP is getting taken down, or he has taken down to probably a one shot if he gets even a non-penetrating hit. And all he wants is the kill at this point. Right through the turret. There goes this 60 TP. Make sure of it. Get in really close. And there he goes. 57 hit points all in one go. 9.2 K's damage. 8 kills. That's a Radley Walters. Excellent game. So, an ace tanker game there, a Radley Walters medal for getting the 8 kills, the Top Gun of course for the 6 kills as part of that, and the high caliber award for no great surprise there. Pretty substantial number of bonds and experience as well. Ended up with 9.88 or 9.866 K damage, as well as a very small amount of assisted damage, which just took it over 10K combined. 1641 base experience, excellent, absolutely fantastic result for a tier 10 battle, but ably supported by the platoon from QT clan there in the Object 277 and the 60 TP and WZ1115A there, who basically helped him carry the game right at the end as well. Object 277 on the opposite side did pretty well as well. So 15 shots fired, 13 hit, and not that it's only 5 penetrated, but with this gun you can do pretty substantial amount of damage, just like the 4005 if you don't penetrate. It spent quite a bit on ammunition and supplies, so he ended up with a loss of 63k, but I think well worth it for getting the TD-15 mission as well. So excellent result.